Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome inside historic Keyworth Stadium, where tonight play in the NPSL rolls on. Detroit City FC playing host to FC Columbus. My name is Neil Rule. Happy to have you with us wherever you may be watching around the world. But a big one, no doubt, especially given the events of what happened earlier today in NPSL Great Lakes Conference Division action. Grand Rapids FC with that big win over AFC Ann Arbor. Even more importance on this 3 points that hangs in the balance tonight between DCFC and FC Columbus. Detroit City coming off a 5-0 win at FC Indiana. And at the same time, FC Columbus coming in hot as well. A 3-1 win over Toledo Villa. So we are just about ready to go here at Keyworth Stadium. Detroit City FC in the Le Rouge kits will have the possession to get things started. FC Columbus will be in those road whites with the light blue and red trim. Couple of Adidas programs going at it here in Hamtramck. The whistle sounds. Max Todd puts it in play, and away we go at Keyworth Stadium. So glad you could join us. This Watch City stream is brought to you by Baker College. Ball played out by Joe Brush right away. And as you can see on your screen, the beginning of Pride Month here at Detroit City FC. And don't forget, you can make your pledges at prideraiser.org. The Northern Guard doing the same great job they always do. If you want to get involved, again, go to prideraiser.org. Make your pledges and your contributions. There's no room in the world for hate, folks. Ball swung out to the left side. There is Oscar Gonzalez making a move. Plays it off to the middle. Bakey Goodman. Sean Lawson, the third leading goal scorer in the Midwest region of the NPSL. Dangerous as always, Danny Deacon. Detroit City FC on the ball here in the early going. Swung wide to that left side. Here's Gonzalez again. Makes a turn. Curls it over the top of Sean Lawson. And FC Columbus will just pump it out of there defensively. Abdul Sai was the target. But instead, Detroit City will go back to it. Nifty little backheel from Max Todd. Oscar Gonzalez again hesitates. His shot is blocked. Gonzalez came up through the Chicago Fire Academy. Played his college soccer at UIC. Led them in goals as a junior. Moving in towards the third minute. It's been all Detroit City FC with the possession so far. Long ball from Guille sent ahead. Laying on the turf was Will Perkins. And Guille will play it back to the starting keeper, Owen Finnerty. Couple of clean sheets in a row for Owen Finnerty. Played for the USA U18 national team, a 3-star recruit. Last name probably sounds familiar to soccer fans in Detroit, the son of longtime Detroit Rockers great Goose Finnerty. Spent a night or two at Joe Louis Arena watching the Detroit Rockers back in the day. Here's Bakey Goodman. Goodman will not win the throw-in. And remember, we'll take your tweets all afternoon into the evening long. Just send us a tweet with the hashtag WatchCity. I get them all. It's your way of getting involved here on the broadcast. And always happy to let everybody know where you're at, what you're up to. The usual rules apply. If you're in an airplane, send us a picture. You go right to the front of the line. I'll stop what I'm doing. I'll stop calling the match and read your tweet if you're on an airplane. I don't know why, but that still amazes me for some reason. Musa Guille with it. The JUCO All-American at Eastern Florida State College. Gonzalez again. He's done well on that left side. Here's Max Todd's cross. The target was Danny Deacon. It was played away. FC Columbus now looking for possibly their first counter, but that door closes fairly quickly. Here's Jonathan Barnes trying to move with it. He's dispossessed by Goodman. Deacon back to Goodman. Couple of MLS Super Draft picks. Passing it back and forth. Becky Goodman, the Seattle Sounders in the 3rd round of 2017. Here's Stephen Carroll right side. Reversal of the pitch on the left side. Here is Max Todd. Todd works 1v1. Now gets it back. Just extended possession here for Detroit City. 5 minutes just about into this matchup. Making the turn is Danny Deacon. His cross popped up in the air in a corner, upcoming. That'll give me an opportunity to get you today's kickoff weather right here at Keyworth Stadium. Opening kick temperature 69 degrees. Go ahead, send your tweets, hashtag Watch City. I trust we're all grown-ups here though, folks. Danny Deacon will bring it over to the corner. And he will serve that corner. At CMU, Dave Brooks is getting ready to make dinner and watch City. Come on, you boys in rouge. Danny Deacon serves the corner. It's headed up in the air. 50-50 ball. FC Columbus under some pressure. The volley attempt, that's popped up inside the 18. Sean Lawson across. Gia the target, right foot shot deflects. And the save made by the keeper, David Abonce. Heavy pressure from Detroit City. David Abonce, the keeper, was a redshirt at Ohio State last year. Spent time at the FC Dallas Academy, the number 67 overall recruit in the country. And he's played with the U15 and U17 USA national teams. That service flicked ahead. Guille will drop it back. Infinity takes no chances and plays it over the line. We're in the 7th minute here at historic Keyworth Stadium. Throw-in coming up for Kevin Blackwood, also an Ohio State Buckeye. Started all 19 matches as a senior. 4th most minute played on the Buckeye roster that year. Finnerty touches ahead. Chrysler targeting Sean Lawson. Sean Lawson stepping through the chip! Just wide of the left post. Sean Lawson, the former Golden Grizzly, turned nothing into something. And nearly put DCFC ahead. Quality chance. FC Columbus with the possession in the middle. Damani Kamara was the target. He's going to be a target a lot for FC Columbus. Leading goal scorer in the Midwest region of the MPSL. Diop plays it back. On the right side, there's Chrysler. Sean Lawson with the nifty spin move. Touched through by Becky Goodman. We were talking about Damani Kamara. He had a hat trick against Grand Rapids in FC Columbus's 3-0 win. Through ball touched ahead. Guille backtracks to play it away. And the goal kick upcoming. Eight and a half minutes in, there's no score here in Keyworth Stadium. My name is Neil Rule, happy to have you with us. Abdoulaye Diop challenged, but plays it back. Test for Stephen Carroll, and he passes. Bakey Goodman goes over to Diop. Oscar Gonzalez, he's been the point man for a lot of Detroit City FC possession. Long ball sent ahead. Abonse comes off his line to play it. More tweets coming in with the hashtag Watch City. Johnny DCTID says Watch City from Durham, England. Here's an opportunity. Sean Lawson touches it to the left side. Diop back up towards the top of the 6. And a throw in coming up. Johnny tweets to us, Watch City from Durham, England, with loads of food. Sean Lawson has it. He steps through and goes onto the left side one more time. The flag is up, however. More tweets coming in with the hashtag Watch City at Powdered Toast. Going up on a Sunday with Detroit City FC. Some derogatory terms about Ohio that we'll leave alone, but they're watching in South Mississippi. Allison Switzer tweets at us. Northern Guard sounds amazing today. Hashtag Watch City. Northern Guard has brought the heat. From the rainbow smoke to honor the beginning of Pride Month, they have brought the heat. At CMU Dave Brooks, salmon for dinner today, if you're wondering. Send a picture of it as well. We've really turned into this with what people are eating. I don't mind it, actually. I kind of like it. And, of course, after I gave you the opening match weather, JM Wink tweets at us and says, nice. I knew there'd be one. I like it, though, Jay. 12th minute, no score. The pitch has been tilted to this point. Here's Danny Deacon. Sean Lawson goes wide left. He works 1v1. Trying to cross over, it was punched away. Our good friends at Denver NGS been raining on and off out here, but good to see the sun shining over historic Keyworth Stadium. It is nice because it's not something that's been happening a lot as of late, so we will take it. Probably the best weather we've had all season long. Kang Nijibianu touched that one towards the left side. Long ball sent ahead. And Devin Etling the target. Etling, another Ohio State Buckeye, part of the Big Ten All-Freshman team last year. Played for the Columbus Crew Academy back in 2016. He was a number 30 recruit in all the country in high school. It's a very talented FC Columbus team. Jonathan Barnes had it for a second. Sean Lawson almost pilfered it away. You know who was 19 for them? As we cross over into the 14th minute. We had a kit change there for FC Columbus. Matafing Conde wearing number 19. That ball played to the left side. Here's Moussa Guille. Detroit City FC has had pretty much a kickabout on that left side of the pitch. Here's Oscar Gonzalez again. Receives it well. Get some help from Danny Deacon. Stephen Carroll. the Black Arrow Award winner last year for Detroit City FC for the most valuable player. As Abonse will line it up for the goal kick. At Yo Girl Kiera tweets at us, got stuck at work late, so I couldn't make it down to the match, but DCFC is looking great. Hashtag Watch City. How about that pressure from Danny Deacon in the corner? Danny Deacon has been very active here this first 14 minutes plus. Scored a goal in the last match against FC Indiana. Deacon scored 18 goals in 41 career matches at the University of South Carolina. He's been a primetime player for a long time. Nicholas Piontek tweets at us, very grateful I can watch City with my dog Chester from Sacramento. Happy Pride and City till I die. Sacramento, California in the house. Our good friend Peak Abigail finishing up homework, eating spaghetti and watching City. LaRouge with the possession. That's been the storyline so far here in the first 15 minutes. McGee with some nice footwork, sending it back to Finnerty. And fans, the next time you come to Keyworth Stadium, be sure to take advantage of Wheelhouse Detroit's free bike valet. Check out wheelhousedetroit.com to learn more about the best tours of Detroit on two wheels. Ball sent ahead, and it was headed away by Abonse. Very physical battle for the possession as Will Perkins getting in the mix. Here's Max Todd. Todd taken down. The whistle sounds. And a prime chance coming up for Detroit City FC. And Damani Kamara wants a further explanation. And Detroit City FC will call for a new ball out there on the pitch as Stephen Carroll gets one that's more to his liking. And here we go. Musagie. Stands over as Will Perkins rolls out to the right side. Danny Deacon up on the left. Max Todd on the scene as well. As FC Columbus gets their wall set. 18th minute. FC Columbus set. Musagie runs up, right foot strike. Stopped by the wall. Sean Lawson the target. Lawson ran through by Conde. And along the far touchline, that ball goes over the line, as a matter of fact, and a throw-in coming. NGS Doc Marcotti tweets at us per usual. NGS Hogs and I are watching our boys from Kansas City. Missing Keyword today. Let's get them. Diop plays it back. And Detroit City again will try that left side. Guille. Here's Max Todd inside the 18. He has it touched away, but a corner coming up. Roddy Green Sr., hashtag Watch City. Come on, City boys. Mustachio Mountain Men, Pride Raiser needs our money. Let's see lots of goals scored today. Detroit City FC certainly creating some opportunities early. Here comes a corner from Danny Deacon. Deacon serves it over top of everyone. Gets through. Stephen Carroll gets the shot away. Popped up in the air again. Stephen Carroll mixing it up. Will that ball hold up? It won't. But how about that effort from Stephen Carroll, last year's MVP for Detroit City FC. As we are in the 20th minute. Foley Warehouse is the official pre-match bar of Detroit City FC. Next time you come to a DCFC home match, be sure to stop by Foley Warehouse beforehand to take part in the official march to the match. That's always a good time, and here comes a counter now for Detroit City FC. Sean Lawson wide to the left. Diop off a miscommunication. FC Columbus now will try to counter, but they cannot. Guille stepped up in that passing lane. Oscar Gonzalez sends it back. There is Bakey Goodman, the former Georgetown Hoya. Spent some time in USL Championship. The Pittsburgh Riverhounds also. Here's Will Perkins with some space on the left side. Perkins hesitates. Perkins goes down to the turf. Official says play on. Look from here like that was probably the right call. Detroit City FC doing all the little things here today. Winning the 50-50 battles, and Bakey Goodman thrown down to the turf. And the official sounds the whistle. Damani Kamara doing his best to obstruct Detroit City in terms of getting play restarted. And Kamara getting a talking to from the official. But it's a good play as long as you get away with it, I guess. Here's Stephen Carroll. Guille again. Musa Guille still with it. Former JUCO All-American to Danny Deacon. Deacon's through ball. A little too much mustard on the hot dog as it gets away from Max Todd. At Lando_313 tweets at us with the hashtag Watch City, spending a quality birthday, chilling with the family, bowling, Palmer Park Art Fair, and watching Detroit City FC at home. Hashtag Watch City. Included the picture of the foosball game. I like that. Goal kick served ahead and flicked on. FC Columbus is 3v4 if they hurry. But nobody jumps up into the play as that ball harmlessly rolls towards the sideline where Musa Guille takes control of it. Sarcasmatron 5000 tweets at us, stuck at home, sick in Dundee, Michigan, but feeling better watching LaRouge control the play. And that has been the case. Make no mistake about it, this pitch has been tilted since the opening kick. Northern Guard into it here today to kick off Pride Month. As we talked about earlier, go to prideraiser.org. Make your contributions. Look up the Northern Guard. Here comes Max Todd. Todd steps through. Left side, here's Gonzalez. Todd again. Gonzalez cross. Headed down, Todd made a run. I believe the handball called. In the meantime, there's been a player down on the pitch. Damani Kamara. Our Watch City stream brought to you by our friends at Baker College. As Kamara gets to his feet, he's got some very valuable feet for FC Columbus. Midwest Region's leading goal scorer with 5. He had a hat trick against Grand Rapids. 2 goals in his last match against Toledo. Amonte plays it up. Headed ahead by Devin Etling. Flicked on for City. Will Perkins overran it, and it's a throw-in coming up for FC Columbus. FC Columbus 2-1. They sit 4th as we began play this afternoon. Detroit City FC 2-1-1. They sit in 5th. If you go by the points per match metric, City again on that left side where they have gone all match long as we're into the 26th minute. Sean Lawson unable to get on the other side of that pass attempt. When Musa Guille has won just about every 50-50 battle. Those 50-50 battles are not so 50-50 when Musa Guille is involved. Max Todd scored a goal against Kalamazoo. Cross sent into the 18. And that foul will go against Detroit City FC. Some oohs and ahs from the crowd as Will Perkins whistled. So David Amonte will get things rolling. Here comes FC Columbus trying to mount an attack. Up the left side, the cross sent in, and it's touched away. Who else? Musa Guille one more time. As Devin Etling was looking very dangerous on the doorstep. FC Columbus will get their first corner kick of the afternoon. Kevin Blackwood moves very deliberately over to serve the corner. At Matitude313 tweets at us, the best thing about iPad POS systems is streaming City matches while I'm stuck at work. Hashtag Watch City. I see you working, Matt, or not working in this case. Corner served in. All the way across. It's loose in front. Played off the line. Popped up in the air. Volley attempt. That was blocked by Diop. And Detroit City FC passes their first defensive test of the afternoon. Very dangerous. Detroit City FC, I believe, cleared that one off the line, maybe on more than one occasion. Here's Max Todd with it again. Todd played his college soccer at UIC as well. Was a Horizon League Offensive Player of the Year last year, had 12 goals. Goodman with the touch, trying to find Max Todd. Jonathan Barnes has it taken away. Danny Deacon. Tremendous quick passing here today from Detroit City FC. Danny Deacon has lots of space to work with. Bakey Goodman now with it. Stepping in and giving it a go from a long distance was Diop. That was blocked. Etling had it for a second. But DCFC will regain control. Abdoulaye Diop goes to Sean Lawson. Max Todd has it poked away from behind. As we go into the 30th minute, bodies flying everywhere. Oh, and that foul will go against Detroit City. The Northern Guard doesn't like the call. But FC Columbus will get it back. Throw-in coming up for Detroit City. Abby's name tweets at us, wow, real team effort to clear that one off the line, hashtag Watch City, and it certainly was. Everyone for that DCFC back line, it seemed like, had a turn. Danny Deacon in space again. Here's Gonzalez. This left side of the City attack has knocked on the door all afternoon long. We're more than a third of the way through this match. Here's Max Todd. His cross just spins off the goal line, off the clearance attempt. Incredible. What more can City do here? Danny Deacon has his attempt blocked. Diop. And that foul will be called in the middle. Madafing Conde, the native of Guinea, who played with Columbus Crew U17 Academy, hit with that foul call. So it's another prime chance here for Detroit City. Danny Deacon stands over it. Musa Guille will make his way up to the attack line as well. 32nd minute. My name is Neil Rule. Happy to have you with us. Danny Deacon with his service headed away. Jonathan Barnes will play it back. At Gus Mecker1 tweets at us, come on City, score a goal. Hashtag Watch City. Much love from the Florida Keys. .33rd minute. City still with it. FC Columbus had a dangerous corner. That's really been about it attack-wise. Detroit City, in the meantime, have really tilted the pitch on the left side. And this guy's had a lot to do with the dominating time of possession for Le Rouge, and that is Danny Deacon. Max Todd finds Deacon. Makey Goodman made a roll right about the time Deacon tried to find him with the pass. Jalen Chrysler shepherds that ball over the touchline. And the throw-in coming up for Detroit City. He beat Jonathan Barnes to the spot. Here's Danny Deacon one more time. Service up ahead. Collision inside the 18. Abance able to get the fist to it and punches it away. That turned into a 50-50 situation that Abonce had to win or it was going to be 1-0 City. Here comes a counter on the other side for FC Columbus. Dropped off to the top of the D. That was Gabianu that sent it wide. Chipped all the way across on the other end. Barnes can't get it. Finnerty punches it away. And Etling had it, and he's called for a foul, and he doesn't like it. Etling started 13 matches his freshman year for Ohio State. Contributed with 3 goals, including 1 against Michigan State. Was arguing his case. But in the meantime, here's Detroit City with it. Musagie to Bakey Goodman. They'll go wide to the right side. See Sean Lawson floating around in the middle of the pitch. That's usually his dangerous position. Kevin Blackwood plays it ahead. Here's Andrews. Finnerty off the line. He'll outlet quickly. Here's Will Perkins. Owen Finnerty, the University of Michigan commit, really keyed the attack. Caught it, got rid of it quickly. Diop. Abdoulaye Diop in wide open spaces again, and he has it. Cross sent in. Banky Goodman the target, and that's headed over the line. We were talking earlier about Abdoulaye Diop. Started 6 matches for the Orlando City U19 team back in 2018. A collision inside the 18. And a player from each side shaken up. Oscar Gonzalez trying to shake it off. And DeMarco Andrews down for FC Columbus. Andrews from Kingston, Jamaica. And the training staff, provided by Henry Ford Health Systems, makes their way out onto the pitch to make sure the players are okay. And both sides will go back to their respective benches as the docs from Henry Ford Health System on the job as always. And DeMarco Andrews continues to be down on the pitch. Andrews plays his college soccer at Ohio Dominican. 46 career matches started through his junior year at Ohio Dominican. And there he is, still down on the pitch. The head coach for FC Columbus is John Bain. Of course, the head coach for Detroit City FC, Trevor James, in his first season. Spent 10 years in MLS as an assistant coach with the LA Galaxy and Portland Timbers. Also was the director of scouting for the Chicago Fire. As the docs of the Henry Ford Health System still continue to tend to DeMarco Andrews. And Andrews gets a nice hand from the crowd here at historic Keyworth Stadium. But as you can see, with the towel to the head, maybe some blood coming out. So Andrews very gingerly makes his way over to the bench. Our Watch City stream, as always, brought to you by Baker College. And remember, Lyft is the official rideshare partner of DCFC. Be sure to take a Lyft the next time you come to a match here at historic Keyworth Stadium. We mentioned the fact that our docs brought to you by Henry Ford Health Systems, the official sports medicine provider of DCFC. Learn more at henryford.com. So Abonse will get things rolling again. So FC Columbus right now will roll with 10 men on the field as we await word on what the story is with DeMarco Andrews. So FC Columbus will press on with 10 men on the pitch. Kamara unable to receive the pass, so Detroit City will get the throw in. And Damani Kamara, who thus far has been the most dangerous player in the Midwest region of the MPSL, has not been heard from here this afternoon. So we go into the 41st minute. What you're seeing on your screen right now is about been the story. Detroit City FC dominating the time of possession. They've attacked a lot on the left side. Here's Stephen Carroll. Will Perkins ahead. Danny Deacon. This has been a story a lot too. Danny Deacon with lots of space in front of him. Max Todd attempts to reverse the pitch, and on the other side, Diop cannot catch up with it. At Duchess Taco, COA tweets at us, "Come on, City Boys, make me spend my money." Hashtag Watch City. Of course, you can get involved as well. Make your per goal pledge at prideraiser.org. At MMASL 00, I'm up in Marquette, enjoying a pasty, watching DCFC dominate, which has been the case, but as we know, the domination's been everywhere but the scoreboard. 0-0 the score here in the 42nd minute. My name is Neil Rule, happy to have you with us for this Watch City stream brought to you by Baker College. Max Todd to the middle. Here's Sean Lawson. Jalen Chrysler. Sean Lawson off the 1-2, lost it. And Etling lost it back. That ball goes off of Carroll over the line and a throw in coming. Kevin Blackwood up ahead to Damani Kamara. Musa Guille pick up the loose ball. Here's Sean Lawson. Moving through. Max Todd along the sideline. He's taken down from behind, and that foul is called. A substitution coming for Detroit City. Curvin Kenton will come into the match. So Kervin Kenton from Coastal Carolina, the native of Costa Rica. Played 7 matches for the Costa Rican U20 national team. Substitution as well for FC Columbus as Alpha Berry will come into the match. I would assume replacing DeMarco Andrews. Max Todd sends it towards the back post. It's headed up in the air and over top of the frame. So the goal kick coming up for David Abance. As we come up near stoppage time, I'm told there'll be about 2 minutes of stoppage time in the first half. Alpha Berry with it. Foul goes against Bakey Goodman right in front of our broadcast spot. Quick restart for FC Columbus. 2 city defenders as Kervin Kenton takes it away. Danny Deacon unable to get on the other end of it. So there will be 2 minutes of stoppage time. Guillet will play it back to Finnerty. Bakey Goodman tried to find Sean Lawson. And here is Sean Lawson with it. Drops it out wide to the right. Will Perkins tracks it down. Nifty move from Perkins. Sends it inside the 18, and it's headed away for a corner. Monifin Conde got it out of the dangerous real estate, but here comes a corner for Detroit City. We're in stoppage time. Corner served. Guillet made a run. Volley attempt played over top of the frame by Abdoulaye Diop. Detroit City FC, by far the more dangerous of the two sides. Couple of very high quality chances for DCFC. FC Columbus had a dangerous one on a corner as well, and the first half is complete. And we are goalless through the first 45. Despite the fact that Detroit City FC had 5 shots, FC Columbus did not get a shot away. DCFC with 3 corners to Columbus's 1. But when you add it all up, it's 0-0 on the scoreboard. Danny Deacon had a lot of the possession for Detroit City FC. Very active first 45 for DCFC, as we said, everywhere but the goal column. And we are scoreless as we head to the halftime break. So through 45 minutes of play, we are goalless here at Detroit City FC. We'll keep the stream rolling for you here for the halftime festivities as the youngsters get out on the pitch. But 0-0 the score. I'll be back in just a little bit with the second half of action. We are scoreless. Detroit City FC, FC Columbus. We're at the half at historic Keyworth Stadium.
Who are you? Think about it. Is who you are now who you were meant to be? At Baker College, we want to help you be more. More curious, more productive, more effective, and be more successful at it all. We can help you be more prepared for the future and more inspiring to future generations. The world is full of opportunities to be more than the status quo. The question is, are you ready to be more? Who are you? Think about it. Who are you? Think about it. Is who you are now who you were meant to be? At Baker College, we want to help you be more. More curious, more productive, more effective, and be more successful at it all. We can help you be more prepared for the future and more inspiring to future generations. The world is full of opportunities to be more than the status quo. The question is, are you ready to be more? Who are you? Think about it. To be? At Baker College, we want to help you be more. More curious, more productive, more effective, and be more successful at it all. We can help you be more prepared for the future and more inspiring to future generations. The world is full of opportunities to be more than the status quo. The question is, are you ready to be more?
Welcome back inside historic Keyworth Stadium. The second half just underway. The officials jumped the gun on us a little bit here as they got things started before the clock ran out. But hey, we press on as the trains roll by here at historic Keyworth Stadium. My name is Neil Rule. Happy to have you with us for the second half. 0-0 still the score. Detroit City FC, the dominant team in the first half of play. However, we are level in the goal column. Not seeing any substitutions here to start the second half. So Infinity, today's keeper. Infinity, 2 clean sheets in a row against AFC Ann Arbor and FC Indiana. Has kept it very tidy here in the first 45 as well. Detroit City FC picking up where they left off in the first half. Sean Lawson almost had a gift sent to him. David Abonce, the keeper from Ohio State, sent it out to the right side. There's Joe Brush along that right sideline. Brush sends it a little too far. Second team all-conference player at Ohio Wesleyan last year was Brush. There's Danny Deacon. Kervin Kent, who checked in during the first half. Doesn't put it exactly where he wants it. Our Watch City stream brought to you by Baker College. And remember, Strategic Staffing Solutions is the official partner of DCFC's annual International Series. DCFC hosts Lobos of Liga MX on July 10th. Tickets are now available at tickets.detcityfc.com. Northern Guard in good form here today to start Pride Month. Up ahead, here's Max Todd. He's onside. Todd with a shot. Abonce made the stop. Quality chance for Detroit City here in the 49th minute. Diop. Todd again. And that's blocked up in the air. Kervin Kenton locked up. Amadafin Conde. Conde wins that one. Making a run on the left side is Jonathan Barnes. A through ball. Backheeled away by Jalen Chrysler. High-level defensive play from Chrysler, who came from the Seattle Sounders U23 team, where he scored a goal for them. Also a first-team all West Coast Conference performer for Gonzaga. That ball goes off the official. And FC Columbus takes advantage to regain the possession. Sean Lawson runs it down and can't keep it off the sideline. The former Oakland Golden Grizzly, multiple-time Horizon League first teamer. Played for the Jamaican U17 national team. His father, Samuel, played for the senior Jamaican national team. Lawson, as you see in your screen, 3 goals this year, tied for 3rd in the NPSL Midwest region. Of course, the leader in the Midwest region also playing in this matchup in Damani Kamara. Kamara has been largely ineffective. We have played 50 minutes here in Hamtramck. No score. Again, my name is Neil Rule. Happy to have you with us. You can send us tweets with the hashtag WatchCity. When we get to those as the match rolls on. FC Columbus, one of the rare times they've had some build-up, and that ball's played ahead to nobody in particular. And Owen Finnerty, the University of Michigan commit, son of former Detroit Rocker standout Goose Finnerty. And FC Columbus gives that possession away. Mamadou Diallo got very physical with Max Todd. And the whistle sounds, and that foul will go against Diallo. And Diallo had a 25-yard rocket to beat Grand Rapids last year. It was a game-winning goal. Max Todd trying to shake it off. Jalen Chrysler will put it back in play. Chrysler and Max Todd with plenty of room to work back and forth. Diop. Here comes FC Columbus now on the counter. They're pushing numbers ahead this time. Ball sent into the 18. The cross from Gabianu was blocked. And here comes Detroit City FC working up the right side. Will Perkins through to Sean Lawson. He is onside, but coming off the line is Abonse to kick it out of the stadium. Boy, that was some good distance on that clearance out of the stadium. That may have hit Lindsey Pearson's Mercedes out there. We'll have to see. If she goes this week and buys a new car, you'll know that that soccer ball hit off her car. Throw-in coming up from Amadou Diallo. Here's Alpha Berry. He came on as a sub in the first half after DeMarco Andrews went down in a violent head-to-head collision. Sean Lawson takes it away. Toe poke pass attempts to Todd is denied, but here's Danny Deacon. Danny Deacon, the former South Carolina Gamecock great. Scored 18 goals during his career there. Kervin Kenton's cross, looking for Sean Lawson. Headed back towards the line, and a corner kick upcoming for Detroit City. Max Todd will line it up. Plays it short. Danny Deacon sends a shot in. That was played away by the back line. Another corner upcoming for Todd. We're in the 55th minute. Big 3 points on the line. Grand Rapids stunned AFC Ann Arbor earlier today, 2-0. Makes this 3 points all the much bigger. That ball went through the grasp of Abonse. And now FC Columbus will clear it out of harm's way. Throw in coming up for Abdoulaye Diop. Curvin Kenton, 1v1. Throw-in comes to Danny Deacon. Max Todd again. And this has really been the story of the 55 minutes so far. Here's Kenton. Good service. Sean Lawson finds the back of the net. Curvin Kenton put it on a tee, and Sean Lawson puts away his 4th goal of the season as Detroit City FC breaks through to take a 1-0 lead. Beautiful cross by Curvin Kenton. And Sean Lawson made no mistake. So FC Columbus now here in the 57th minute with their backs up against it. Detroit City FC has had the lion's share of possession. And that foul will go against Abdoulaye Diop. The stoppage gives me time to give you our weekly trivia presented by Fago. This week's question: which player has the most minutes in NPSL match play this season? Which players played the most minutes in NPSL match play this season? Get you the answer coming up in just a few minutes. And remember, Level 1 Bank is the official sponsor of the Level 1 VIP section at Keyworth Stadium. Take your match day experience to the next level with on-field seating and unlimited food and drinks for just $50. Purchase your tickets at tickets.detcityfc.com. I'll tell you this, folks. The Level 1 VIP section, it's the best deal in Detroit sports. $50, you sit on the field, eat all the food you want, all the drinks you want. It's the best deal in all of Detroit sports, and there's a good look at it. The Level 1 Bank VIP section. You see the folks in there sitting on the field, smashing the food, having the drinks. Go to tickets.detcityfc.com. Be a part of it. Throw-in coming up for Detroit City. Flag is up. So 1-0 Detroit City FC with the lead here in the 59th minute. Sean Lawson does the deed, the assist from Curvin Kenton. And just like that, Sean Lawson just 1 goal back of Damani Kamara of FC Columbus for the leader in the Midwest region. And Trevor James pushed the right button with the substitution of Curvin Kenton at the end of the first half. It pays dividends early on here in the second half. And we made the remark where we talked about how Detroit City FC's attack has really prospered, especially on the left side. And Trevor James, of course, realizing that as well. Putting Curvin Kenton's service over there on that left side. And that pays dividends. Sean Lawson goes to Danny Deacon. Deacon to Curvin Kenton. Service again as he chipped it over the top of the frame, actually. But Detroit City FC now really leaning on FC Columbus. Creating some high quality offensive, not only possession, but chances as well. Mamadou Diallo to throw it in. FC Columbus will try the right side. Good pressure from Kervin Kenton, and they do get the turnover. Sean Lawson, left side Danny Deacon, can't get on the end of it. Diallo will move it along that left side. More tweets with the hashtag WatchCity. At SGT Monroe tweets at us, nothing like Detroit City FC and a Strohs in the Monroe Cave after work on a Sunday afternoon. Here comes Danny Deacon in the 18, the shot, what a save made by David Abonse. The Ohio State Buckeye kept his FC Columbus crew in this match. But a corner upcoming. DCFC circling the waters right now, trying to bust this one open. Kervin Kenton pops it back up towards the D. Stepping through is Alpha Berry, and instead of Onse will come off his line. David Abonse has been pretty good here tonight. There was not much he could do on the goal. Kervin Kenton served it perfectly, and Sean Lawson scored many goals in his career. Wasn't going to miss that one. Here's Will Perkins, angling towards the goal. Perkins crosses over, and he's dispossessed at the top of the 18. So we move into the 63rd minute. Devin Etling has it and lost it. Now it's time for the answer to our weekly trivia presented by Fago. This week's question: which player has the most minutes played in NPSL matches this season? There's actually two answers. Jalen Chrysler and Musa Guille are tied. They've played every minute of all 4 matches so far this season. Substitution as Abdul Sai comes off. Jalim Bayo comes in for FC Columbus. So John Bain going to the well, trying to change things up. And DCFC fans, if you're looking for a neighborhood bar to go to after any DCFC game, or just a fun night out in Hamtramck, stop and see our friends at the Painted Lady. Danny Deacon trying to run it down. Was shielded off by Joe Brush at the last moment. Detroit City FC really buzzing up top. You get a good look at David Abonse on your screen. Good size for Abonse. Have to keep an eye on him at Ohio State this upcoming season. Long ball sent in, up ahead of everyone. And it's headed away by someone in the crowd. Boy, rock solid play. That fan, got to find him. Here's Sean Lawson on the move. Lawson hesitates and lets go of a rocket. Abonse stops that one. Corner coming up for Detroit City. There is Sean Lawson. He's got one already today. This corner played short. Here's Max Todd. Curls it in towards the frame of Bonce. Handles that one with little difficulty. But the shots are flowing right now for Detroit City FC. Max Todd. Still with it. There's Kervin Kenton on that left side. He fouled Magic once, but this time it's taken away by Gabianu. But Detroit City FC gets it right back. Will Perkins tried to find Deacon, so that was popped out. Gabianu plays it ahead. FC Columbus will try the right side. And Bayo with it. Remember, Bayo just came in as a sub, so he has very fresh legs. But Bayo unable to keep hold of that possession. And a throw-in coming up for Detroit City as we go into the 66th minute. Here comes City again on the move. Will Perkins jumping up into the play on the right side. Here comes Perkins. His cross popped up in the air. Max Todd comes in. And Danny Deacon had to let it go as he was in an offside position. Remember, Detroit City FC will be back in action on Friday against FC Indiana right here at Keyworth Stadium at 7:30 p.m. Make sure you stop by the Folding Warehouse just down the street here in Hamtramck before you make your way to all the upcoming Detroit City FC matches. Should be a good time in here on a Lindsey Pearson special. That's right, a Friday. Lindsey Pearson's about that Friday night life. She's nodding her head. She agrees. 68th minute. 1-0 Detroit City FC with the lead. Sean Lawson struck in the 56th minute. That is where we stand in a match that's been dominated by Detroit City FC. Diop goes to the left side.
I'm just saying.
So you're more about the Catterday, huh? All right. So, Lindsay, would you say Friday is what, 80%, Catterday 20%? What's the ratio? 40-50? Friday 40, Catterday 50? All right. She's more about that Catterday life, but that's all right. Here's Sean Lawson on the right side. It's been a Sunday fun day for Sean Lawson. He's found the back of the net. Some good work by Abdoulaye Diop. Bakey Goodman trying to find Perkins. A throw-in coming up for City. Max Todd to the middle. There's Diop. Bakey Goodman, right side, Perkins. Diop with the reversal to Kervin Kenton. Boy, Kenton does a nice job taking that pass. Sean Lawson out on that wing on the left side. Detroit City really working the perimeter. Max Todd touches it a bit too far. Chrysler jumps up into the play, and the throw-in awarded to Detroit City. So we cruise into the 70th minute. Motor City Casino Hotel is the official hotel and casino of DCFC. Be sure to log on to DeadCityFC.com to watch the Motor City match recap. from tonight's match. Of course, narrated by yours truly. Here comes a restart for City. Todd sends it in towards the 18. Irvin Kenton battles. Danny Deacon steps up. Stephen Carroll will knock that one over the line. Throwing coming up for FC Columbus. As Alpha Berry stood his ground. Big thank you to our friends at Baker College for bringing you this afternoon's Watch City stream. Diop in the middle. Sean Lawson. Diop. Deacon. Goodman. Todd. Goodman again. Lawson again. Todd. Curvin Kenton. Lawson makes a run, and it's headed away. I believe the corner will be awarded to Detroit City, and it will be. As that ball crossed over the goal line. Detroit City FC looking to put some space between them and FC Columbus. Corner served in, the header is in the back of the net. Musa Guille, 2-0 City. Perfect service again. Guille, the former JUCO All-American, found some space, and there was nothing the keeper David Abonce could do about it. So Guille strikes in the 72nd minute off a beautiful corner. And that could be the one that breaks the back for FC Columbus, as they have no choice but to press forward now. Kamara, though, sends it in towards the 18. And Damani Kamara, remember, had a hat trick against Grand Rapids in their 3-0 win. Scored 3 goals in 70 minutes, as a matter of fact. So Musa Guille off the corner. Here's Diop winning the corner. Some substitutions coming on for FC Columbus. Oscar Murcia will come in. So will J.J. Bain. So John Bain right now leaving no stone unturned. Cyrus Sadie set to check in, as is Tommy Buono for Detroit City FC. Sean Lawson comes out to a nice hand here at historic Keyworth Stadium. As he got the first goal of this match, Max Todd was very effective as well. Cyrus Sadie, Tommy Buono come in. FC Columbus up against it here in the 76th minute. They're down by 2. They've been outpossessed all afternoon long. And here comes FC Columbus trying to mount an attack, but once again, City stands tall. Makey Goodman will swing it back to Carroll. Will Perkins a target, unable to get on the other side of that long attempted connection. Jalen Chrysler trying to find Kervin Kenton all the way in the left corner. It's just out of Kervin Kenton's reach. '77th minute. Abby's name tweets at us with the hashtag Watch City. Another Pride Raiser goal from our boy Guille. Hashtag Watch City. Will Perkins wide on the right. Detroit City FC, though, has the luxury. They can be deliberate with the attack. They have the 2-goal lead. This would be a big 3 points for DCFC if they can hold on. Kervin Kenton the target again. Kenton wins a throw in. No, he doesn't. Official whistles a play down. Of course, there's about 1,000 referees on that side of the pitch that agree with Kervin Kenton, but unfortunately the one that has the yellow kit on says no. Another throw in coming up for City. Detroit City Fieldhouse is Detroit's newest indoor athletic facility located in the heart of the city. Leagues are now forming for adults and youth. Check out DebtCityFC.com for more info. If you're a City fan, you haven't been to the Detroit City Fieldhouse yet, make your way over there. Very cool. Stop in and eat, have a drink. Right in the heart of Detroit. Another substitution upcoming for Detroit City FC at the next opportunity. Omar Sinclair will check into the game. Mamadou Diallo stood up by Diop. And Diop was superior in that battle. And Diop fouled from behind. Substitution coming up for FC Columbus as well. Jack Taguilora. will come in for FC Columbus. And now Omar Sinclair comes in officially, replacing Will Perkins. Tagorla comes in. And there is a look at Omar Sinclair, Division II All-American last year for Saginaw Valley State. Was a GLIAC Defensive Player of the Year. All Sinclair did in college was win matches. Saginaw Valley was 54, 16, and 10 during Sinclair's career. The Cats a winner, bottom line. Danny Deacon on the move. Inside the 18, Deacon's cross, Cyrus Sadie, and the Cakes are on the griddle here at Keyworth Stadium. 3-0 DCFC. So Cyrus Sadie puts this match on ice for Detroit City. In a match where City has been the dominant side, the scoreboard reflects it. Omar Sinclair will play that one back to the keeper, Finnerty. Owen Finnerty now try to hold on to his third consecutive clean sheet, as Omar Sinclair will throw it in. The party has begun in the Northern Guard section. Really, it never stopped. There's Kervin Kenton in the mix with Alpha Berry. Berry in the corner, and the battle rages on, and the foul will be called against Detroit City. Tagorla along the sideline, tries to make a move with it. Passes it ahead, nice receive by Gabianu. Gabianu goes to the turf, grabbing his ankle. Throw-in coming up for FC Columbus. Gabianu, who scored 2 goals as a defender for Tiffin College last year, all GLIAC second-team performer down on the turf. Couple more substitutions coming up for Detroit City. Dave Edwardson will come into the match, as will Seb Harris. Gets a nice hand from the crowd as he makes his way onto the pitch. Jalen Chrysler's night comes to an end, as does Abdoulaye Diop. Boy, Diop was strong here this evening. Stephen Carroll plays it ahead. So here comes FC Columbus down by 3. Trying to build up some possession. Ball touched out wide to the left. And that cross will be tracked down by Kervin Kenton. And Kent will pop it up in the air. As we're in the 86th minute. And the horses got out of the barn here in the second half for Detroit City FC. And now it's time for the official attendance, brought to you by Rip It Energy, the official energy drink of Detroit City FC. Tonight's official attendance, 5,746 at historic Keyworth Stadium on a beautiful Sunday afternoon into the evening. Detroit City FC thanks you. And a thank you to our friends at Baker College for bringing you this afternoon stream. Owen Finnerty comes off the line. He will shepherd that one over the line. Finnerty taken down from behind, and now he hits the turf. And a yellow card will be issued to Devin Etling. So Etling in a bit of frustration. Finnerty now trying to walk it off as he attempts to put the finishing touches on his third consecutive clean sheet. A 0-0 draw against AFC Ann Arbor here at Keyworth Stadium last week. And then on Monday, a 5-0 clean sheet victory over FC Indiana. Finnerty now will put the boot to it as the clock continues to run. We're in the 88th minute. As a Pride Month smoke pours out of the Northern Guard supporter section. Remember, you can go to prideraiser.org. Make your pledge, pour Detroit City FC goal. So 3 here today. FC Indiana will be in town on Friday. That's a side that Detroit City FC put 5 in against. And their last meeting on Memorial Day. Could be an expensive week for everyone, but it's for a great cause. So we move towards the 90th minute. My name is Neil Rule. Happy to have you with us. Detroit City FC in control. An explosive second half. Sean Lawson got it started in the 56th minute. The 72nd minute, Musa Guille struck to make it 2-0, and Cyrus Sadie put the cakes on the griddle with a goal in the 81st minute. Jalim Bayo gets on the other end of that pass attempt, but Kervin Kenton comes over to break things up. And a foul called against Gabianu, and he doesn't like it as he walks aggressively over to the official. Oh, Infinity will put the boot to it. There will be 2 minutes of stoppage time. Detroit City FC in about 2 minutes will improve to 3-1-1. And MPSL play. FC Columbus will fall to 2-2. Danny Deacon touched that one ahead. David Abonce, the keeper for FC Columbus, has actually been pretty good in this match. There was nothing he could do on the DCFC goals. Throw went towards Tommy Buono and off his chest out of play. Seb Harris heads it away. Tagurla retreats, and he's dispossessed. Cyrus Sadie to Dave Edwardson. Captain on the move, and he's hip checked off the possession. And Alpha Berry being critical of the official. That was a clear hip check as Edwardson had the ball. There's not much time left in this one, however, as the fates have been decided. Seb Harris's pass taken away. There's J.J. Bain. The whistle sounds, and Detroit City FC shuts out FC Columbus by the score of 3-0. The official stats from tonight's match, pretty one-sided as you might expect. Detroit City FC with 12 shots. FC Columbus had 6. 7 corners for DCFC to Columbus's 1. And a decided edge in possession as well for Detroit City FC. Add it all up, they come away with a big 3-0 win over FC Columbus. Detroit City FC will stay here at historic Keyworth Stadium next Friday. They will take on FC Indiana at 7:30 p.m. FC Columbus, in the meantime, will host the Michigan Stars on Friday. So FC Columbus's first match outside of the city of Columbus does not go well. Detroit City FC dominates and takes the win by the score of 3-0. The pitch was tilted all afternoon long. And Detroit City FC comes away with the win. Let's take a look at the upcoming home matches for Detroit City FC. We talked about it on Friday. FC Indiana will be in town. Friday, June 14th, the Michigan Stars pay a visit. Toledo Villa will be in on Sunday, June 30th. And, of course, this is shaping up to be a big one, folks. On Friday, July 5th, Grand Rapids FC in town. Of course, Grand Rapids FC got a big win over AFC Ann Arbor earlier today. So that will be a battle for positioning in terms of the NPSL table. So for our entire broadcast crew, including Max Hinton, Zach Foster, and everybody else, my name is Neil Rule. Thank you for watching, everyone. Reminding you one final time, Detroit City FC comes away with a 3-0 win over FC Columbus. Thank you for watching, everybody. Well, see you later.